Hello everyone, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason, and of course this is Drone House Aegis Creator coming at you from beautiful Tucson. We're outside right now. It is the winter. Yes, it is cold here in Tucson. It is a very, very cold 75 degrees here in February, and I left my jacket, so I'm suffering right now. So if you see me shivering during this video, it's because it's cold. It's 75 degrees. Ugh, brr. But anyway, I had an amazing time this weekend, you guys. I spent a good amount of time in the week prior attending the Tucson Gem and Mineral show here. We have it every year. It's an annual event. And let me tell you, it is an amazing show. It's one of Tucson's gems, no pun intended. But if you've never been, it is a really good show. It has lots of food. There's incredible art. There's beautiful culture from all around the world. This year I actually got to attend the African Art Festival Village, and it was an amazing. I've been trying to get to it for years, but this year I actually made it to it. So I have a little video to show you of that place. I took my mom there, which is a challenge because she has a little trouble walking. She has a little bit of disability from some medical stuff walking around, so it's a little hard to get her in some areas. But again, the Tucson Gem Show, which is an amazing show, did a really good job. They had most of the places where you can go, they had it covered so you can move around. She had a walker, so it was definitely wheelchair accessible, a lot of the places. Some of it was not. It was a little difficult, and I will show you that in the video, but most of it was amazing time. Lots of good food, lots of good smells, lots of good sounds, lots of great people. But that's what we're going to talk about, and that's what we're going to show in this video. All right, let's get to it. All right, are we back? It's a little shady. It's a little, I'm outside, so you have to forgive if the light goes in and out because I am outside. But what's really cool about the gem show, it is 2 weeks long, mostly for the public. I know private vendors and people who come from all over the world, you know, gem investors and mineral specialists that you come here to buy minerals and gems and all that good stuff. They are here a little bit earlier because they are able to get private viewings as usual. But the general public, it's 2 weeks, and it starts at the beginning of February. And let me tell you, that is a good time to be here, as you can tell, because this gym show was absolutely weather-wise beautiful. There are different venues, there are different places throughout Tucson, and if you go to the Tucson Gem and Mineral show website, you can see all of the areas in Tucson where people were able to go and see the show. But I have to admit, my best place I love to go to is the Kino area, the Kino stadium area, where they have the baseball games, different sporting events. But they have a couple of tents up there, more than a couple, and food vendors, and it's just an amazing time. Let me tell you, you got jewelry, you got stones, you got minerals, you got stuff for yoga, you have everything, dresses, anything that you want, festival type of atmosphere. That place had it. Let me tell you, I hit the camera, it's moving, it's vibrate. See how good that gimbal is. Right now I'm shooting on the Osmo Pocket 3, and hopefully the mic and everything is working great. I can see it is, so that's a good thing. I'm outside, so I don't know how the shadow's going to affect my face, so yeah, let me know. Might have to brighten it up a little bit, we'll see. Now, as I was saying earlier, I was able to make it to the African Art Festival area, which is, well, village is what they call it, but it's like an area, festive, just fun. And it is in Tucson as well, a little bit off the beaten path. It is on, I do believe, Congress Street. And well, you can look it up and see it, but on the website. But I tell you what, it was so fun. I took my mom to that one, and it literally took us all day. Well, it took about 3 hours, 4 hours. That's all we had all day, but it was a great time. And I tell you what, she had an amazing time walking around. We started at the front, went to the back, went by the food court, hung out, did what we could do. And what's cool about it, we got to actually share some of the experiences of the people, of the artists and the jewel and the gem vendors that came there. and they were so cool, and one of the guys we really connected with was from Madagascar, and he was funny. Oh my God, he was so funny. And the people that come to that area, the African village, art village, is just amazing. It's just amazing. I had such a good time. I actually ran into some ladies who were from England, and they lived in the Liverpool area. But what's so cool about them is they went to the military bases when I was stationed over there back in the 80s, the early 80s. I was there, and well, about the mid 80s, and I was there in England. And let me tell you, England back in those days was a hoot. It was a blast. And they had actually been to the clubs where the airmen, me, were attending. We would go to we call them all-nighters, and we'd go to the all-nighters and just have a blast. The Brits would come on base, the girls would come on base, and oh my God, it was such a good time. But they were actually there. What a small world. And all these years they were here in Tucson, and they said they come here every year. It's one of those things where situations where people from around the world come, and they love it. They love coming here. The beautiful weather. I mean, let's think about it. The guys can come and do a little golfing while the wives are running around getting a little bit of shopping and jewelry, and then they can all meet for some amazing food. Tucson, we're great for food. I have to admit, I'm bragging a little bit, but our food is amazing here. We have everything from traditional Southwest Mexican to steaks to beautiful Italian to French. We have some really big Middle Eastern restaurants here that are amazing. We're lucky. We're lucky. But in the area where we have the most of the gym shows, you can get some amazing food trucks. Who doesn't like food trucks? Come on, man. Really? But you can get some amazing food, and it's just a really good time. And it was fun talking to them and everybody else that was at the African Art Village. Amazing time. All right, you guys, on a side note, if you are moving around in a place that has very limited accessibility, if you are handicapped or say in a wheelchair, or say just you're having issues walking and you need a walker or a cane, remember to make plans to get the proper, believe it or not, walker. They come in all different sizes. I know a lot of it's going to depend on your income because they're not cheap. I looked at them and I was like amazed how expensive walkers are. Canes are okay. They're pretty good on price. They're pretty decent too. You can get some really amazing ones for relatively under $100, but not the walkers, man. I looked for my mom and online because it was hard getting around some of the places at the gym festival, the Gem and Mineral show. And this was in more of the tent locations. Of course, the areas that were indoors they had it covered, man. They have ramps, they have everything. This is America. We do pretty good for the handicap. As much as I can tell you for a fact, they will tell you we could do more, and we should. But compared to most countries, which I've been around in Europe for quite a bit, they don't have anything. And it's getting better. But back in the day, they didn't have anything, and people were like, God, you guys got it good. But definitely, that's something to think about. You might want to get bigger wheels because that was one of the problems with my mom's. Get out of here, fly. That was one of the problems with my mom's walker was the wheels were too small and they were going straight into the gravel. If it's even dirt, it's going to go into the dirt. So big knobby wheels for people who need that walker to move around. You might want to have some good wheels on there. Also, make sure that it is light because that was one of the things that helped me and my mom out. I was able to pull the front while she held on to the handlebars like she's walking, and I was able to keep the wheels up and not digging into the ground and digging into the gravel, which is what the walker was doing. So make sure that you get a walker that has big wheels, big knobbies that you can get through the gravel and the dirt. That will help you out immensely. Also, remember, if you're going to take your significant other, anybody else, family member to a place where you know you need a walker or anything like that, make sure you look online first and see if there's areas where they can go but still see everything. It's real easy to see the gym show because there's multiple places, multiple tents, multiple areas outside and inside that we could have went to. But there's some places where that, like I said, the gravel and the dirt, you couldn't. So if you plan a trip overseas, if you plan a trip to the Grand Canyon, there are places where wheelchair people can get around easy and move and do what they need to do, especially with walkers, especially with canes. You just got to find a place, do a little pre-thinking, do a little pre-planning, and find your places, because they can experience everything that you can. You just got to plan a little bit more, and you got to be a little bit patient. All in all, I'm not going to talk a lot on this one. I'm just going to show you the pictures. I put a little pictures together, a little video of the drone. I was able to do the drone only in one location because a lot of the areas where the tents are, a lot of the areas where the indoor stuff is basically a no-fly zone unless you have a waiver. I have a waiver for most of Tucson because I've been flying here a while, but some of the places I could not fly, and I only basically flew in and around the African Art Village. So when you see the drone videos, that's where it's going to be is that location. But other than that, man, you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the sights, enjoy the sounds. I'm going to put some of it to music and just let it run so you can see. All right, do me a favor, let me know in the comments if you have ever been to the Tucson Gem and Mineral show. If you would like to come, hit me up, do some comments and I can give you some info on it, because it is a really good time. You're going to have to wait till 2026 to come to the next one, but a year off, that's a good planning, man, because the place is amazing. Other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the like button and let me know what you think of this video, all right? Hey, you guys, do me a favor. I'm going to sign out here in beautiful Tucson. It's getting too hot out here. This 75 degrees. It's absolutely brutal. So I will talk to you later. You guys, do me a favor. Keep it simple and keep moving. Talk to you later.